Sage had just stolen an idol. You guys hung out in town for a couple of days. Um, did a few things. And we're just headed out of town to head back to Kaimel because the myriad that was supposed to have contacted you never had contacted you. So you were going to head back.
Yep. It's like,
Yep,
clearly something bad happened, so we're just going to turn it in ourselves.
that's right, yeah.
How much you wanted? You didn't even want the idol. You just wanted to frame us for something.
Ah, he's fine.
Seeing as how it's an object that happened before the birth of magic, I'm gonna say he wants the thing. I'm not saying the other part's wrong.
I don't know. This is a D&D world. This stuff kind of pops up from time to time.
No,
Oh, no,
most of this
we
stuff
are
is destroyed.
so gonna pay for that, for making that man not have any money and then lose his house and everything. He's gonna become a mass murderer.
Or he just becomes kind of
He
sad
lived
for a
in
few
an
days.
estate. He'll just drop down a tax code. He'll be fine.
No.
We're going to come back to this town, and it'll be like, what happened to him? He died of a broken heart.
So he sold some of his furniture and had a cleric res him.
Which only made him sadder.
So, you guys are traveling, right?
Yep.
Or was there anything you needed to do before you left?
Yes, we leave Rooks behind.
I'm good.
I got my stuff the day before.
Okay, so you guys are good to travel?
Yes.
You good, Nomad?
Sure, why not?
Says the guy carrying the expensive artifact.
Yeah, I should have nicked that off you. Anyway.
Well, was there anything you wanted to do before you left?
I can't think of anything at the moment.
Okay. Well, then alrighty then. So you guys gather up your 2 donkeys and your little cart and take off towards Kaimon. About 7 hours or so travel outside of Iman. There's a person in dark clothing standing at the side of the road, and he hails you. He says, "Hey there."
Oh there.
Run him over. I mean, nothing.
He says, I believe you guys have something that's supposed to be delivered to me.
What's your name?
Well, what is yours?
I asked first.
It is only proper.
He says, my name is Durya. Durya
Okay, give
the
him
Bold.
what he wants. This is him. Yeah, we have what you want.
You're a bit late. You were supposed to contact us when we were still in Amon.
Yes, about that. Would you please pull the cart over here a ways? Somebody would like to speak to you.
Ah, fuck it up.
Zakiti's going to put down what he's working on. And he's now going to be very irritated at what's happening.
Okay.
Fuck, wait, we're 7 hours. Wait, so 7 hours out of Amon or Kaimel?
Out of Iman.
So shit, I got nothing.
All right, so let's pull the cart over very carefully.
We're all enemies here. No reason to fight.
Yeah, and he kind of leads you a little ways off the road.
Oh, I immediately look for the trap we're walking into. Because this is what Sakiti would do. Oh, look, you got the thing we needed. We don't need you anymore.
What was that?
Why
The
would
kitty
we...
said this is what.
We're
Sorry.
handing him an object the size of a bread box. We don't need to go off to the side of the road. This is a trap. I'm looking for it now.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Oh.
Nope, I'm just too pissed off.
Looks clear. Looks clear.
Yeah, have a look.
Okay.
Might as well.
Come on, Henry.
I can't do worse than that.
Can you though?
Now I can. Now that I have said these words.
There you go. That's better.
That's not enough.
I'll roll 2 if that's all right. Since if
I
I
imagine we're
Anybody-
all kind of on
anybody
edge
who
at this
wants-
point.
Anybody who wants to can make a perception. Okay.
13.
13.
Mm-hmm.
13
I
is
would
what?
make a perception check, but I am casting inertial armor.
Oh.
Okay.
Do I see anything with 13?
Fucking hell, resistant to force?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just better mage. Super better mage armor. Damn.
Okay. With the 11 perception and the 13 perception, Henry and Harriger, the most you can glean is that the path he's leading you on seems to have one set of hoof prints on it, but that seems to be it.
I go to Henry. Do you see him?
I do.
Should I say something?
You can say something to Zakiti.
Okay, can I kind of... No, I won't. I won't because I'm not very good at being quiet. No, it's all right. I'm sure he knows. He's so smart.
Meanwhile, I'm just spinning around like an owl.
So you go a couple hundred feet off the road, kind of behind this little rock outcropping, a little bit of tree area. And before you actually go right into the trees, you see a familiar person standing leaning against one of the trees with a very familiar mask on.
Rooks?
Oh, hiya, darling.
Drox, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
Not Rooks.
I'm fairly certain he's in the cart with us.
He's being very quiet. He's playing a game
I'm
of
sitting
Quiet
on
House in the
him.
back.
I'm sitting on Rooks, crushing his lungs.
He's napping in the back.
Alright. So, hooray, we can be done with this.
They give a good wave.
Hey there, darling. You miss us already?
You see that he seems to have something in his hand, kind of made out of paper.
So you gonna say anything? Or are we just gonna sit here and die?
Wait, what size is the thing in his hand?
You would say roughly card sized.
Just audible sigh and a face palm.
Oh, I bet he's happy as clam.
Thank goodness.
Is there?
Don't you
Tell me.
like it?
I
Oh,
have
you
to.
got
Can
a
I
card.
feel hatred from him?
No, he
I thought you'd like
he
the
seems
idea.
to
Oh,
be
it was a
like, kind of
fantastic
picking
idea.
at like the underside of his nails or something with the corner of the card or something, like, like just kind of fiddling or whatever. He doesn't seem to show any how do you put it, any sort of negative emotion towards you or anything.
I give a good hello.
Say,
Uh-huh.
so
So, what?
So what?
We
You
got
liked
it.
the card. It was a good card, wasn't it?
No, I think the DM cut out.
Now real bad. Hold on a sec. I don't know why I'm having a problem with this today.
Weather.
Okay, is that any better?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. He says, so, will you produce the object for me, please?
Yeah, I nudge Nomad.
I pull it out of my pouch that it is in.
Okay. Do you give it over to him?
Is he up against the cart? Or is he?
No,
Are we?
he's like
leaning
over
against
there.
the tree, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
There's probably like a good 15, 20-foot gap between you guys right now.
Yeah, but
So I say,
his
should I bring it over to you, or do you want to walk over here and grab it?
Well, his
I
temple
toss
fix
it in
makes
the
us-
air
No,
and
shit.
guide
Fair
it
enough.
to
believe.
the man.
No.
Yes.
It weighs more than 10 pounds. It weighs
Yes.
more than 10 pounds.
Does it weigh more than 10 pounds?
Yes.
No, it's 8 inches tall and made of stone, so it probably doesn't weigh more than 10 pounds.
Maybe about 8 pounds.
Yeah, 7 to 8 pounds or so.
With an emerald in it.
Nah,
Emeralds don't weigh much.
2 small rubies for eyes of the phoenix.
Yeah, no, I'm willing to bet like at max 8 pounds on that thing.
Yeah.
Pounds.
You can see his body motion almost shows like panic as you threw it.
It just,
And then
with
he
the
sees
mystic
that
hand, it
you
just
got
like
it.
goes in a perfect arc towards him, and then lands softly. And I'm assume has open arms.
Your face. Your face. Oh. That could have ended
Okay.
badly.
Yeah, you see, while you can't see his face, but you could tell by the body language that he was panicked for a moment there. And once he has it in his hands, you can tell like it's obviously something he's cherished. He kind of has like a bond with it almost.
He's stroking it like a cat, isn't he?
He cuddles it like
Kinda.
it's his favorite stuffed animal.
He's footballing this thing, isn't he?
Oh shit, is this what I think this is?
It's his
kind,
baby!
kind of
It's his waifu.
Yeah, he definitely yeah, I would say he kind of pets it a little bit. It's kind of off-putting. He says, well, I seen you seem to have forgot something, and he throws the card at you, and he says, this was a very careless mistake.
I mean, how? I mean, how is this careless?
You leave a calling card of sorts with an image of my mask at the scene of technically a crime.
I
And
thought
you
no
don't
one
see
knew
that
what
as
you
a
looked like.
mistake.
I left evidence that you committed a crime completely unnoticed in your enemy's territory.
Hmm.
Zakiti
Yeah.
asks.
Was it unnoticed though?
Zakiti
I
asks,
shrug.
is this your calling card?
No, it is not.
Does everyone know this? Particularly those who would care about it.
Not in Iman.
Well, then,
Those who
That's
would
not-
care would know.
anyway, no one knows what you look like.
No, it is subterfuge. Skiti was there when the cards were being made. He understands the point. No one who you would worry about would believe that this card is yours because it's too gauche. It's far too ugly. It's off center by 1/4 of a millimeter. And it's too blatantly obvious. This is the last person you would suspect would do this. Honestly, two more
Blatantly
heists
obvious.
framing two other
That
different...
is for sure. As for the people who would know whether this was mine or not, there are people in this city.
Yeah, but the class will know it was just a copycat.
Know that it was a fake also.
Yeah, they would know. Well, it's fine.
We haven't had a strong presence in Iman as of recently.
Which is where a copycat would do their work.
Yeah, that's why we thought it would work.
Broadcasting my presence in the city has caused me to speed up my own timeline, which is rather frustrating, but it's okay. I got it under control. But it did take some effort.
Well, I apologize, but you didn't have any specific parameters saying make sure they don't know it was you. Hell, you didn't even actually say don't get caught. Like, so to be honest, we just improvised. I mean, you gotta admire improvisation. I mean, come on, look at us.
Yes, I will say, good work. I'm definitely appreciated. Yeah. Yeah, you will be glad to know that my influence in Iman has greatly increased since your carelessness with the card.
All's well that ends well.
See,
You're
you got influence and you got your device.
Pet.
The influence was already coming. You just sped up what my original plan would have been and made a few complications along the way, but nothing too big. So
Man
no
such
harm
as
done.
yourself can handle complications.
Yes, the organization did fairly well with handling it.
Are we done?
He says, but a moment. Let me make sure my item is working properly before I release you to your business. And you see he walks probably 30, 40 feet away from you guys. And he sets the statue down and starts speaking some obvious passphrase, how magic items work. And you see the statue start to glow like molten rock, kind of. And then it starts to expand to the size of a phoenix. And then larger, the wings start growing and growing. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60-foot wingspan.
And that's why we didn't turn it on inside the inn.
I hit him as hard as I can.
Hit who?
The guy who was just talking.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
I pay no
By the way,
mind to him.
I am crushing Rux's mouth with my foot, just in case. Just so he doesn't have an opinion.
And you see Blackheart is very lovingly with this bird of fire. And it is essentially like literally the size of a rock. You guys know what a rock is, right?
ROC,
Yes.
not ROCK.
Oh, right.
Yes. ROCK.
Giant
ROC.
Thunderbird.
Giant bird. Yeah, it is that size. It's huge. And he kind of strokes the beak a little bit and stuff, and then he comes back walking over to you guys. And he says, yeah, I suppose it probably would have been foolish to try and activate the statue inside a building. That wouldn't have been
You
smart.
know, curiosity
Um,
kills the cat. Then the cat learns again.
No.
Sakiti ain't saying shit.
Also, he says, also, Syndra's bonded to me, and she wouldn't have been very kind either way.
Chicken dinner. It would have been chicken dinner.
Anyway, I believe this will conclude our business for now.
For now.
I may contact you in the future to see if you would like some work. We'll see.
So we'll see you again in a friendly way then.
Possibly, as long as you're not killing more of my men.
Can't promise that. What if they annoy us?
Hmm.
I mean, can you blame us then?
They'll only end up dead if they try to burgle us again on the road. We're not going to hand over our belongings to them after we've had such a wonderful working relationship with you.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of cutout again. God damn.
Uh-oh.
He was saying, we'll only end up killing... Oh, he left. Whatever.
It's a connection
Okay.
issue.
Anyway, what was that?
I said, we'll only end up killing them if they try to burgle us on the road again. We're not just going to hand over our belongings to them when we've had such a wonderful working relationship with you.
He says, I'll agree to that. He says, Duria, make sure they get a coin. And he turns back towards his bird and leaves you guys be. Duria comes up and he pulls out a little tiny black pouch and hands
Wait,
you
can
guys.
can I shout something at Black Cop?
Yeah.
As he's
Oh,
leaving?
hell.
Yeah. Don't be a stranger.
He
Cough,
says,
cough.
see you
Cough.
around.
Also, I want that coin. That's what I'm
Um,
saying to the Dura guy.
So Duria hands you guys each a coin. And have you seen the logo on my Twitter page?
Yes.
That is exactly what the coin looks like.
Huh. It's a little garish.
It's essentially a half heart with a bee attached to it.
Don't talk about my card being gauche.
Oh, I hand him back the chunk of flesh I took off of one of their guards. I was going to use that as proof, but it seems we don't need it now.
You know, it's amazing how it doesn't smell like burning up like flesh.
Why were you keeping that?
It has its
Sakiti
uses.
keeps many things.
Sakiti, we are going to go through all of your items until we find the ones that have been festering and throw them away.
You need to know what.
I don't know
if
I don't know, Henry. If we're doing that to him, we're doing that to you.
None of my items fester, they ferment.
That's no better.
Anyways, so when he got all flustered because I threw his little baby pet, did he drop the card?
He threw it at you.
Oh,
Yeah,
he threw it at me.
We have the card.
Yeah, I put that back in my stuff.
Okay.
I'm gonna start reversing the mules.
You're gonna play the weirdest game of Uno by the end of this game, aren't you?
No, I'm gonna make everybody a deck of our personal cards, and that's basically it.
Like, I'm just imagining anytime you meet someone unique, you're gonna doodle them a card, ain't you?
No.
Oh. every mini boss and sub boss gets their own deck.
Well,
No,
it'd go from
definitely not.
Uno to Yu-Gi-Oh.
I
And
might
then we take the cards
someday
and play a D&D game with them.
make like a rogues gallery deck if we ever get past level 12
I
of
think
all
we
our
can,
enemies.
I see
we
what you
can
did
get
there.
at least to level 12.
Brooks ain't gonna make it.
You know, a time when we've had enough enemies for it to be a deck of cards. Duh.
We'll be dead.
Brooks will make it. He'll just look like one of those like Confederate war veterans or like Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah, head on a stick.
No, we're making Gwent cards.
Ooh, great cards, yeah. And we're saying this all as we're reversing.
Yes.
out of
Yeah, no,
the
we are
track.
backing out and leaving.
Okay.
I wish the horse wouldn't make that noise.
Duria does tell you that shall this coin fall into somebody's hands that it does not belong to, it will cost your life.
Okay, we get it. If we miss it, we
Alright.
okay.
Well,
So-
Zakiti puts the coin in his bag.
Bye, Duraluralur.
Bye, Daria.
You can see he's just like shaking his head as you guys are leaving.
Maybe next
think he
time
likes
meet
us.
people where you're supposed to.
Wouldn't have had to
Oh,
meet out
bird!
here if you wouldn't have left the card.
You were just begging to have him come over here and kick your ass, aren't you?
I don't
Do
think this
it.
person could kick our asses.
I think he could.
Zakiti
Oh,
thinks
man,
the
I
other
still
9
want-
individuals here would.
I just realized something.
It didn't happen last time, so.
Anyway, so where are we going now? I mean, are we all? I mean, we're kind of done, but we only. But if we have the coin, we won't be bothered again.
Wonderful.
Not by his people.
Yeah, but what the class gonna do?
Well, the solution is simple. We'll just go to every single giant gang, and we'll just do a favor for them to get a coin.
It's perfect. It's perfect. Wait a minute, we? Okay, so when did this become we?
You just asked, what are we doing now?
Yeah.
Zakiti believes
Yeah,
this became
so
a
when did
we.
it come a we?
Zakiti believes this became a we when
That's
he
what I'm
clearly
asking.
threatened us to partake in his stupid shite again.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, but I don't know. But we could be anywhere. They could grab us from anywhere. So, what are we? Are we a we or are we a nothing? I mean, I don't really care either way. But
Somehow I feel if we said that we're not traveling together, you'd get a little sad.
no,
Make a deception check.
I'm not making a deception check. I'm telling the truth.
Hey,
do it anyway.
if she's lying so hard that she's lying to herself, that's kind of true.
Can I tell if she's lying?
Natural 20, bitches. Natural 20.
She is lying. She would miss us.
I would not. Okay, I'd miss you, Sakiti.
No, you wouldn't.
Oh, I would. Who else could I blame for everything? Can we?
Rooks.
Okay, I will join if we get rid of Rooks. If you let me kill him right here, right now.
Sorry.
Wow.
Sorry, I can't really allow you to kill people.
I mean, come on. Why'd you even want me in this group? I
So that
caused
you could
nothing
kill
but problems.
other people.
Yeah, but I could kill you too when I'm bored.
Yes, but no, you couldn't.
Oh, I
You
could.
wouldn't. No one
I
fucks
would.
with the white mage.
You don't.
Oh,
If you
I
don't,
fuck with the white mage, bro.
all right, then I hope you have a good stock of healing potions.
You'd be amazed. Ugh, fine. Who wants to be a group then? For now.
I raise my hand.
What does it even matter what we want? What would we do? Where would we go?
That's a good point. But first of all, let's agree to this.
Yeah, at this point, your guys' options are open. I mean, you could go anywhere you want or do anything you
Didn't we
want.
promise we take Zakiti to find out about some...
And then the party split.
Then the party-
The party split, left, and never returned.
Didn't we say we take him to go and find elements of the Feywild or something? He needed to find some Ashari?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, Zakiti was incredibly interested in the rift in space and time that other individual went through.
I
There's
doubt
also
it's still there.
There was also the haunted mine shaft.
I don't know if I want to go
Zakiti
back
does
to
not want to
Kylo.
return to that city.
I agree with that now.
Mm.
There's some shit prostitutes there.
Ugh.
It's shitty Vegas.
Vegas is shitty.
It's shitty
Rooks.
Vegas.
Rooks throws in there that
Oh,
you could
yeah.
possibly go figure out what this riddle thing is that he is.
Shut up, Brooks. No one cares.
Actually, didn't we tell him that we'd help him with
Yes.
that? Or at least
Yes,
some of us did.
When did I say this?
You kind of, some of you kind of did.
It's when we were all ignoring his family
Okay,
crisis trying to figure out the riddle.
Yeah,
Okay,
that was.
yes.
You,
Okay, bye. I'm leaving the group. I'm not helping Rooks. Bye.
hold
Okay.
on a second now. You promised to help him after you went too far and insulted his
I did
family.
not promise to help him. I
You
gave
made
him a
us-
sleeping potion that would
You
almost
made
killed him.
You made a social faux pas so poorly that even Zakiti noticed it.
Shut up.
He is not inaccurate.
Where would you go otherwise? What would you
I
do?
got things I gotta do.
How would you learn any more about yourself, your training, what you are, if you don't come with us? If you don't come with
Now,
me?
shut about that.
Besides, I would have to make multiple trips. I would have to keep finding you in order to give you better medical advice.
Okay, now this is just creepy now.
I'm your doctor.
You're not my doctor.
I'm everyone's doctor.
Okay, that's just fucking creepy. I mean, come on, guys.
Don't
What
forget,
is
he's
your
saying
deal,
that through a
Henry?
mask.
Fine, I'll join. If you-
Red lens is glowing.
If you tell me what the fuck it is you want, Henry.
To help you medically?
Why?
Because
What does it create for you?
Because I'm your doctor.
Have
When?
you ever thought that maybe she doesn't need medical help because she's still perfectly functioning?
Everyone needs medical help.
Her speed is reduced by 15%. Zakiti believes she needs help.
I really want to kill most of you right now.
Is this your subtle way of saying you're making a new character?
No.
I'm like,
No,
this seems
no,
to be
adventure.
going towards a new character to me.
No. just
Zakiti
hard-
will also
hard
comment
to
we are
find a
profitable.
reason, right?
Understand that if you keep following us, you get to see Rooks get hurt more.
Oh, that's tempting. Okay, but one day will come when I might want to kill him, and none of you stop me. You agree with that? Yeah, Brooks agrees.
I will make a
Just
deal
wait
with
until we can resurrect him.
Okay.
Once we do that, you can kill him every day.
Fucking love it.
That would be too expensive.
Oh, here you are. Hey, oh, look at this. The nomad with no money, budget-wise.
We have a Rooks dies budget.
Okay, but
Why
where are we
would
going
you
to
be
call ourselves?
surprised the man who lives with very little money wants to budget correctly?
We're on the
I
cart,
mean,
right?
yeah, you know what? I do really like our Jenga word.
Wait,
It'd be kind of weird if Zakiti wasn't there.
We're all on the cart, right?
Yeah, more or less. I mean,
And I imagine we've already started rolling towards the destination of the riddle of the Sphinx.
That was my second question. Are we like on the road that leads us to the? I can't read it from here. I'm sorry.
oh, to Kymel?
Wait, was it the Kymel or no? To the
We'd
top.
have to go
northeast.
down the road towards Kymel, and then take the road towards Restaurant, and then go back towards Whitestone, basically.
Yeah.
Now, damn it, I have to turn this around.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Are we facing that direction?
Where are we going?
That's up to you guys. Which direction did you go?
Well, we
Towards.
were headed towards Kymel. I would
So
just
we're
get
heading
back on the
towards-
road, heading the same direction.
I don't know. I agree with Zakiti. I don't want to go back to Kymel.
Well, where are we going right now?
We're
We're headed towards the northeast where those islands are.
So we're gonna help Rook.
Okay,
I
so
say
we're going.
I just feel like today we don't help Rooks.
Well, Rooks is busy taking a nap underneath us. So what if we take what are we gonna take like
three and a
towards a
half
month?
weeks till we get there. We're not
We
helping
won't be
him this
helping him
month.
today. We're heading towards helping him a month from now on
What
the
about-
literal other side of Tal'dorei.
What about you, Nomad? What do you want?
Money to spend?
He doesn't want money.
I don't really care about that.
Raise my hand.
Yeah, what is it, Ziggy?
I put Zakiti's hand down.
No, Zagiti has no worth in precious metals. Zagiti requires
We know,
resources.
Zakidi, we know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Nomad, like, why do you want to stay with us? I mean, you hated being with us for half of this. I mean, come on.
I never said I hated any of you.
No,
You're the one
being
screaming
with
you
us.
hate us all the time.
I don't hate you.
I don't hate you either.
I didn't. What
I
I mean
high-five.
is that you didn't like what we had to do here. You have what do you call them? One of those moral.
Moral conscious, yes.
Yes, a moral conscience. Yes, that's it. Yeah, so like, I mean, look at us. We're not good people. Are you sure you want to stick with us?
You can
good
say
people.
that for yourself.
Oh, come on. Zakiri and Henry are bad people. And Rooks
I am a doctor. How can you cannot be more good
don't
than a
just
doctor?
aren't good people.
I haven't seen Henry do something legitimately bad.
Isn't that more terrifying? You don't know where he stands.
Sure,
I stand
do.
for medicine.
Exactly.
That's bollocks. At
And
least you know what
Zakiti-
Zakiri's thinking, because he doesn't hide his thoughts.
Zakiti sits for invention, and that's perfectly fine, even if he is bollocks and annoying.
Which reminds me, Zakiri, I need to show you. I want to show you some of these mutagens. Thought you might find it interesting.
May I see the mutagens?
No.
Yeah. Zagiti
May
has
I
very
see the
little.
mutagens?
Pardon, Zakiri?
Zagiti has very little else to do.
Okay, we'll do when we're all set up where we're going. I'll show you.
Are we? Like, are we on the road?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
which
I-
road are we taking? Are we going like?
East.
We're going northeast.
Okay. So like, are we heading towards
we'll
Amon?
go off.
Like, we literally just follow this road until we hit Whitestone.
All right. Let's do it.
Do we really have to go? Okay, can we not pop in Whitestone? Can we not do that? I'd rather not. You know, I got some.
We're headed
That's fine.
towards Whitestone, not to Whitestone.
Good, because I got some
Yeah, you could-
outstanding warrants there. So
Technically,
rather not.
the last place we could diverge is the Turst Fields, and then
Yeah,
we
I
could
was
just go
gonna
through
say
the
you could
marshlands.
probably just take off from the Turst Fields and head
Towards
to
Drin.
I mean, we can always take the river.
Or,
Which
well, no,
heading towards Drin would put us closer to our destination
But
than
we need a
going
boat.
to Whitestone.
Good, good. That's good. Yeah.
I never said we were going to Whitestone, just towards it, in that
I'm
direction
just
on
saying,
this road.
because Rooks is a huge Vox Machina fan.
like, look, all roads lead to Rome, and in this case, Rome is Whitestone.
And we're heading towards Whitestone right now.
Fair enough.
Towards Whitestone.
Okay.
Alright, finally.
Which-
Bang.
Right. Yeah, like, we just get back on the road we were on, going in the same direction. Which is what I
Okay.
said 15 minutes ago.
Okay, look. Okay.
That'll get the mules going.
I guess since we're all just walking, then I'll show Zakiri how I brew a mutagen. Then it'll take a long time if he's cool
Try
with
to
watching.
peek at it every once in a while.
No, you don't. Zakiri, would you stop him from watching?
Should probably stop the mules first.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Bang.
Wait, well.
Mm,
The second we were on the road, I just fired and got these things hauling ass.
Well, that's one way to do it. Do we all fall on Brooks for a second?
I'm going to use item lore on that coin that we were given.
Oh, good idea.
what does that do?
It's identify.
This is identify, except it takes a lot longer to cast.
Fucking hell, mate. It's- I mean,
It is not a magical coin in any way.
Sweet.
I'm starting to think the sidekick is broken as a ability. What? I think you might be a bit too OP.
I mean, that's actually not awful. I mean, I get that for free
Fair enough.
at half the
Yeah, I
price.
just spend 3 points for it
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
my 14 I currently have.
You know, that teleport site is borderline broken.
That actually doing it as much as I did the other night is incredibly costly.
So it
So
works
like
out 2 points.
spending all of my points within a few rounds, of course that seems broken, but that's like the entirety of my abilities for the day. So I'm
Yeah.
using like all my spell slots right then.
Yeah, that's like me using all my wild magic.
Oh, can I sneak some coin into Nomad's purse while he's not looking?
You can try.
What do I do?
Make a sleight of hand check, and then Nomad make a perception check.
What is it? Charisma or something? I can't remember. Is it dexterity?
It's dexterity.
Dex.
Oh,
It's
good.
on
I'm
your
good.
skill list.
You know what? I'll actually use. No, I'll use this. I've been wrong. 19.
Yeah. She definitely slips it into your pocket without you noticing.
Until I look at her.
What? I immediately go back saying, yeah, and this is, you kind of brew it like this. To Zakiti. Do you want to try it, Zakiti?
I mean, what does this look like to me, DM?
Well, I mean, it looks very similar to a potion. Just not
But-
something you've ever seen before.
Do you know alchemy? Like, some stuff you put in alchemy?
Yes.
Then you'll probably be seeing me putting some funky shit in there. Like poisons.
Oh, and you're probably eyeballing it too. Oh, that's gonna drive Zakiti nuts.
Sorry, it was all on a piece of paper and no measurements. I just know it and I don't know why. You want to try it?
How long do we have until we get to our next destination? I needed 7 days to finish what I sent you, right, DM?
Yes.
Or more than that.
I'm working on figuring out what the amount of time and distance that it's going to be to get all the way over there right now. So,
Well, the
give me
first
just a
city
minute.
is
Okay.
that crossroads.
All right. Oh yeah, that's one we want to avoid.
If that's even an actual city.
It's not really a city. There's some like tents and stuff set up there where like some traders and stuff like that like try and hawk wares or whatever. But it's not like a city or of any sorts. It's just a crossroads. Some people hang out there, like I said, some traders, some food vendors or whatever. Some farmers probably set up some stands. But that's about it. It's not like an actual city.
It's a swap meet.
Kind of. A very small. I mean, it wouldn't be very big at all.
Womp womp.
Right. So yeah, I will. Yeah, I guess I could try my hand at trying to understand her mutagens. Yeah. I don't know what I would glean from it though.
Well, I've been.
Yeah, no, Zakiti's not really into modifying the biological. So this is just, He understands it.
All I'm doing is offering if he wants to try it. Or if he has any suggestions, since he claims to know alchemy.
Okay, it's going to take you roughly. Are you guys going all the way to Dren first? Was that your plan?
Apparently.
I think so.
I believe Drina is our plan, yes.
I mean, it's probably your best bet to take less wilderness travel. It's going to take roughly 20 days to get over there.
Oh.
So this will be your first extended downtime that I'll give you. Just because that's an awful lot of travel. I don't want to really worry about that much travel. It kind of detracts from the game, in my opinion. So, um, you can look at your downtime card that I put in the journal and see if there's anything you can do. There's not really a lot at this point. You can craft some stuff, and that's about it, to be honest.
And even then, without a proper forge, not terribly a lot.
You can whittle chains.
What is the coin that we were given? What's it made out of?
Um, it looks like blackened iron, very similar to the metal that Blackheart's mask is made out of.
Actually, here's a better question. Are the coins identical?
They are all identical.
Zakiti knows what you're getting at, and Zakiti does not want to do that.
Why are we talking in character?
What are you
Because
planning
it's
on
really
doing?
hard to stay in character with this asshole.
I'm not really planning on anything yet. I don't have any iron to blacken currently.
I do.
Are you trying to make forgeries of what's his name's coins?
Yeah, fuck that guy.
No, that's. I'm not gonna say that's a stupid idea because that's a really stupid idea. Like,
Meh.
like who gets beaten up by Tony Montana and goes, you know what I should do? Pick a fight with that guy.
Ooh.
Like, why do you want to shake his tree?
He doesn't like him.
Actually,
Because fuck that guy.
Yeah, well, I don't like Hitler, and I didn't go back in time and
Hey,
shake his
Nomad.
tree.
Nomad. But why?
let's see.
Why do you hate him?
Because he's a bad person.
But
You don't know that. He
why?
might have a charity.
Lots of bad people have charities. That doesn't make them
Yeah.
a good person.
I'm gonna
Makes them complex.
during the downtime, I probably want to talk to Henry just once, but like. But I'll probably be trying to spy on, wonder what he's doing half the time.
I'm probably going to use the majority of the downtime to study the books I got in town.
How many days are we having this extended downtime being? The whole 20, or just a half? Or we don't know. DM.
Say what?
How long is this? Do we know? Are you saying that this whole downtime is 20 days, or are you saying that it's for the whole trip, or is it we think it's for the whole trip kind of thing? Like we don't know.
Nah, I'm telling you, out of character, you know it's 20 days.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Then
Question for the DM.
Yes.
If I could harvest the materials locally, could I try potion crafting without needing to use gold?
Yeah, potentially.
Then I want to do three things. I want to try getting the gloves to work. I want to test the smoke pellet thing to see if that's functioning, and then I'll spend the rest of my time just trying to make some like 2 or 3 healing potions, like the really,
I can
really cheap
assist
ones.
you. I can assist you making healing potions.
Well, Zakiti's not going to say no to that.
Okay. Then I'll assist him making healing potions. If I'm allowed to, that is.
Okay. Yeah, we could do that. Okay, so you're gonna fix the try and fix your glove.
Yeah.
Make another roll.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a complicated thing, so I mean, you get it to work, no problem.
All right. And it'll open up when I need it to?
Yes.
Okay. Fuck yeah, I can look ugly as sin, but so long as it's there. and then test out the smoke thing to see how that's working. Because
That's
it's
what
a
my
work in
ma said
progress.
about me.
You notice that it seems to have a delayed start.
How long?
About long enough for a round of combat to pass by.
You know what? Zakiti is happy with that. That is perfect.
Okay.
Yeah. Like,
And then potions. You said a couple of them.
I'd, I'd imagine with the time, 2, 3. Like,
I'll say 2.
okay.
Um, do you have an alchemy set?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a
Make
lot of
an
fucking
alchemy.
tools.
Yeah, I know. Make an alchemy check.
And do I get advantage where from Harbinger?
Actually, first,
Okay.
do an investigation check for each potion.
Alright.
Just or okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now I need a nature check from you to see if you can find the ingredients for the potions.
Alright, 2 of them?
Can I give him advantage with that? Because I have what do you call it when you're really good at
Proficient.
something that involves nature?
Proficiency in nature.
I am also proficient.
Yeah.
Oh, he's proficient. He doesn't need it. It's fine.
Well,
No,
no.
help me.
Okay, yes,
Yeah,
he
yeah. I'll give you advantage with Heringer helping you.
Oh, I needed it.
19. Okay. So yeah, you find your ingredients and stuff. Now make a alchemy check for both of them.
Alright.
Come on. Oh.
Hey,
Is that
And
good?
Heringer was going to help you, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I'm
you got the
proficient in,
natural 20 for that one. And 22. Yeah, you make over the course of the time that you're on the road, you make 2 of the minor healing potions.
These are a thing of beauty.
Wondrous work.
I forget, is minor different from just the basic one?
No. It's
Okay.
the same as basic. Yeah, I'm sorry. I still sometimes think in 3.5 edition.
That's perfectly fine. I'm in a different game that has both potion sets in them, and it's confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you see, a minor potion only works on people who work in coal fields.
No, it only works on small children.
No, it only works on ancillary characters.
If it only works on young children, is it bubblegum flavored?
NPC potion.
Oh man, you guys
And
are
on
too.
that note, can I go on one of the days? We're like stopping, aren't we now and then, and like hanging out at places and things like that.
Yeah, I would imagine you
man.
probably stop at some roadside inns and stuff like that or whatever.
On one of the
take
days
some piss break.
we're at an
Some
inn,
rumors.
can I go bother Henry when the others aren't around?
Yeah.
Like, are you in your room or something, Henry? Or are you just like,
I imagine that I'm just sitting somewhere reading.
okay, I knocked the book out of his hand with the sticks.
If you wanted to look at the book, I would have handed it to you.
No, I just wanted us to do that. Okay, so you keep. Okay, so every time I'm peeling these scars off my face, you keep trying to nick them. And I am getting tired of this. So, I'll make you a deal.
Very well.
Okay. You seem to want to study me.
No, I wish to help you.
Well, either way, you want to study my affliction.
It would be the best way to help you.
And I don't trust you. So, you show me what's under your mask, and I'll give you all the scars and scabs you want.
I will not show you what is under my mask.
Because he's secretly Cthulhu.
Yes. So you don't really want to help me that much, then?
I wish to help you, but there are limitations to what I can and cannot do.
Then why do you not understand that from my end?
Because you can.
You don't know that.
Other than my mask, what would better help you?
Hmm.
Because I'd never take off my mask.
Hmm. Hmm. Tell me Tell me a few things about yourself that aren't fake. Actual things. And you know what? If you tell too much, I'll tell you one true thing about me.
Okay. Details about myself.
History, something that happened, why you wear a mask.
I
Anything can
wear
be.
a, I wear a mask because I am a doctor, and I am always a doctor. And until I am not a doctor, I will not take off my mask.
Okay, how about before then? Tell me something. It's actually telling me something.
Well, I was abandoned as a child at the sanctuary. The
Where's the
person
science?
dropped person dropped me off at the temple, and they told me that this was my name, and that is all.
What race are you?
I am human.
I
Still?
am human.
Yes,
I am human.
I am indeed the human, as you can observe by my humanness and my humanity.
Uh, are you still human?
Am I still human?
Okay,
Did I change and not notice? Am I a cobalt now?
yeah. Hey, genuine question. Are you
I
male or female? Are you nothing?
I am a man.
You are a man.
I am a man. I am the manliest man you'll ever meet.
Why do you want to help people?
Because people need to be helped. Everyone deserves help.
Were you told that this is what you were made for, or did you choose it?
I chose it.
Cannot compute.
Cannot compute.
Error macro. File not found. Henry's a
Error
fucking
for-
warforged.
What are you afraid of?
I'm afraid of a boy.
Creepy.
Oh, please tell me that wasn't your real backstory, please. Oh,
I'm afraid of
That's
a boy.
very
I
interesting.
was.
That's very interesting after just reading what I just read earlier.
you're afraid of a boy.
Yes. There are many people in this world, and I am all their doctors. But there is one boy that I am not the doctor of.
Oh God, you've got a kid, ain't you?
No, goodness, no.
Oh, well, that's good. I was thinking someone who's afraid of being abandoned, then abandons his kid. Seems like a terrible person right there.
That would be a horrible person. That would be Rook's
Okay.
parents.
You, yes. Okay. You may since I got so much out of you, although it was useless. I mean, yes, thank you. You may ask what you want of me.
May I study the mutagen so that I can help you?
Um, I mean, with me present, yes.
And why must you be present?
Because it's not something. Because I don't understand it, so I can't leave you alone with it.
Does it affect other people?
It's poisonous to others. At
It's
least I let someone try it. I don't know. It's some weird thing. I just know that if someone else has it, it will hurt.
Wait, hold on a second. You let someone try it?
No,
What, they eat
no.
it?
I tried to. I was curious, but I just know that I shouldn't. I'm not sure. I don't really know. I just know don't try it if you want to survive.
Well, I usually try not to sample any of the illnesses that I acquire. and I believe that I am covered. So it's very unlikely that it will come in contact with my skin.
Would you have any other questions? Like, you can ask me what you want. I'm giving you the one opening.
May I save it?
For how long? Okay, okay, you can save it, but how many? But that depends. How many questions you want to ask then?
A good one.
So just one?
Just one.
Fine. Okay. If you come into my, actually, no. I'll just strip off my upper layer right now and let him just rip off whatever he needs to rip off. Right in front of him.
Well, this.
I don't give a shit.
I was imagining I was under a tree.
I don't really give a shit either way.
So Henry's just reading a book, and you just come over, snack it out of his hand, and then start tripping.
Yep.
Well, okay. I go get the medical bag.
Oh, I thought you meant like the upper layer of your skin.
just.
She's a
That's for the
Ganassi, not a
bedroom.
Cenobite.
Yeah, I thought she was just gonna like pull off some of the scabs that were on her face or something.
Oh, I did that every morning. I do that every morning.
That's a fucking face peel right there. So yeah, so
Okay.
I'll go get like some medical containers and things, you know, like stuff to set up to actually do like some real legit like studying.
Okay.
With safety in mind.
Of course.
I warn you, the scat, they are everywhere. And also watch it, the crystals hurt.
That's why I wear gloves. I show
They
my
hurt
gloves.
me, you fucker.
I will be careful.
I love him. Sakini just walked by then and just kind of went, yeah, right, whatever.
Well, that happened.
He's working on things.
Actually, I could see him like working on something, walking into them, and then just like not even looking up and just turning the other way.
Just walks in, grabs a screwdriver, leaves, doesn't say anything.
Yeah. Because you leave screwdrivers near trees.
Would that surprise you, Zakiti?
No.
Like, I'm surprised that Zakiti hasn't tried to make the tree into some sort of robot.
But yeah, how much are you taking, and where are you taking it from?
I imagine I take it from like the more afflicted areas, and I imagine I try to take like a sampling of like there's like multiple different like kinds on there, right?
There's like 4 different kinds of rock on there, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll probably take like 2, maybe 3 samples of each.
Watch
Put them
the
in individual containers.
That is nice.
And then a sample of like normal tissue.
That'll probably be from my head, if you want normal tissue.
Yep, normal head tissue. I take a brain biopsy.
Yep.
I take your entire left leg.
Let me just take a sample, you know, just a little sampling of your organs, some blood. But yeah, so I'll take all of that, and then
Do you need to check the legs too?
yeah, check the legs, make sure that they're in optimum, like see if there's anything that can't be done to help those out.
Just I'm not taking away the supports from them. Like that. So you have to do it while I'm standing.
Yeah, no. I imagine it's just like, you know, left leg, right leg. And then let's see, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. And I'm gonna leave these vials with her anytime I'm not working on them.
Okay.
I wouldn't do that. I'll just throw them away.
It's a trust exercise.
Fine.
You said I could only work on them when you have them.
I guess I'll put them where I put that copied note about the witches. Sorry. And oh yeah, can you help me put my top back on? It can be quite difficult with the
What's a
scratches.
witcher?
I start putting
I don't know.
I start putting the top back on, and
Yeah, fair enough.
yes, we're gonna do a trust fall right now. Push,
Push.
Henry. That's not how trust falls work.
That sounds more like a trust fuck.
Trust fall, push. Oh.
But yeah, I'm just
So, yeah,
actually no,
so-
I'm just gonna walk. I'm just gonna walk back into the inn topless. Actually, just walk back to the room. It's too painful to put on.
And remember, if you find anything else yourself, please give me a copy.
I turn back and I give him the paper that Nomad copied for me.
Woohoo!
Okay.
I start researching these vials and things immediately.
Okay. I'm gonna have to think about how that works out.
No problem. I am honestly not surprised that that's not like a traditional thing that happens in the D&D. Shut up, Millet.
Harsh.
I'm sorry.
The funny part is it did shut up.
Yeah.
He just turned his microphone off.
Actually, Millet did actually get quiet right after that.
That's funny. Yeah, I haven't delved terribly deeply into the disease yet, so I'm going to have to work on that.
I mean,
Oh,
I
so
imagine
it's
they're like,
then.
I imagine I put like some stuff on there to study them, so they're like fermenting her, you know. I got them in that spinny CSI machine.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Anything else anybody doing on your travels?
I stab Brooks
With what?
I heal
No.
Brooks.
with a very blunt piece of wood.
That's not how stabbing people works.
That's a
Have
clubbing.
you ever stabbed anyone with a splinter? With like an actual sharp bit of wood you've ripped off a tree?
You
Like,
said it was a blunt piece of wood, though.
did I say
I s-
blunt? Ah, my bad.
I stabbed a deer with a bullet.
That's
You're
not
gonna
stabbing
say-
either.
That's a stab. It went right in.
Oh my god. You guys.
Unless I can like craft some darts out of wood on the ground, like, then I can't really do anything.
You could get
I
a
mean-
physical exam from Henry.
No thanks.
I mean, you could sharpen stones. Like a dart
I
is
never-
nothing. It's just a sharp point and weight.
I'm gonna try and look after try and do a servicing on my crutches and the wires and everything while we're there. Might as well now we're not being attacked.
Okay.
Do I need to make a check? I can't remember. Is it just servicing?
You're not a tinkerer of any
No,
sort.
remember I had a. Oh, okay then. No, remember I had the basic, literally like not. I can't make them better. I can just like, oh look, this wire's come loose. I got given the
Yeah,
basic.
make a dexterity check.
Okay. Oh, not good. 11. No, not 10. 10. Fuck.
10. You kind of service them. They're a little oiled up a little better. That's about it.
Good hell. I knew I should have paid attention. Vivian did say, do this, do that.
You should always pay attention in class.
When did you get here? What are you doing in my room?
We're not in a room. We're
We're
camping
not?
on the road.
We're on a cart.
Shit, where have I been?
There are very few places to stop on this road. There's that weird town north of Kymel, then there's Westrun, then there's Turstfields, and that's about it.
Who did I strip off in front of?
Henry?
Henry?
Henry.
You're over there by the tree. We weren't really watching. I mean, maybe. One was.
I watched.
Yes, I said we, as in myself and Zakiti.
You know you watched.
No.
No.
Oh, they're shy.
I'm trying to think of anything Zagiti would give less of a shit about, but I'm having a hard time.
Wait, so why do I even wear it? None of y'all give a shit. It hurts to wear it.
Because it hurts more to get jumped without armor.
Yeah. That one.
About equal.
Henry's dainty sensibilities would cause himself to faint.
Okay, now I really want to take my top off. Just seeing your nose bleed pop out of a mask somehow. Wow, your nose really is that long.
He's actually just a Tengu.
Oh, by the way, does Henry still pop into people's room at night, pointing his beak against their cheek and say, "Shh, I'm healing you"?
I'm healing your bad dreams.
More like nightmare fuel. Oh.
Oh, by the way, thanks for the blackmail, Henry. Blackmail.
You couldn't blackmail me if you tried.
I really could, though. I have blackmail on all of you now.
Really? What are you going? All right, tell me. I want you to describe to me how you will specifically blackmail Henry with this information.
Not right now. Why would I give that up?
Like, what are you gonna do, Henry? I'm gonna tell people that you have a small child you're afraid of.
Just that.
No, not that. No. People will know that I am human and there's a person I don't like.
Yes, basically. Sure, why not?
I've seen Ken dolls with juicier details.
You'd be amazed.
Heyo.
Oh, jeez.
I still have so much dirt on Rooks, though. He really gives up too much too quickly.
Works read a letter about his estranged family in front of us.
I know, who gives that shit up?
Like, Rooks is just like, I imagine we gather around and sit and listen to Rooks tell us about his backstory. It's like a soap opera for us.
Mm. Oh, yeah, yeah.
I mean, he is a bard.
Like, I'm imagining, like, wherever he goes, like, that organ music plays.
Yeah. I think that was still our proudest moment, those two
I'd
moments.
imagine it'd be more Song of Storms, so it's continuously raining at his parade.
Yeah.
Tonight on General Rooks. Rooks finds out that his father was his mother and that his sister was his father.
Third cousin twice removed.
And he has amnesia.
Guys.
He has amnesia so bad that he has amnesia about his amnesia.
He has so much amnesia, he forgot about his amnesia and thought he was another person. With amnesia.
It feels stupid, but that might happen to him.
That
After
just
all.
sounds like the worst TV show ever.
Worst or the best?
That's
The
true.
worst.
And for the
Isn't
record,
that-
the worst
Isn't
the
that
worst
just
TV
Lifestyle?
show was...
Sorry. So we've just got. So
Anyways.
are we still crushing Brooks like right now? You know, I feel ever since we taped his mouth shut, I've just felt so much calmer. You know.
Brooks is just sort of... He's just sort of, like, really shocked about the situation. He's just letting everything absorb.
Yeah.
He's just kind of
Yeah,
got
he
a
looks like a
1,000-yard
blow-up
stare the
doll
whole
right now.
time.
Yeah, he's got the face like a blow-up doll right now.
Well... Was there anything else you planned on doing?
Yeah, what about you, Nomad? Orvin, are you just making those darts?
I don't really have tools, so I can't really do anything.
What about
I-
that money in your pocket?
I could loan you one of the worst scalpels I have.
But I don't need a scalpel, or
You could whittle better with it.
I have daggers though.
Yeah, but the dagger's more for pokey.
No, you use knives, maybe, so...
You can whittle with a dagger.
And the crowd goes silent.
I guess that's it.
Campaign over.
Get series done.
Uh,
I mean, I imagine this is the intermission part.
yeah. I had no intention of you guys were planning on going to Drenna of all places.
I fucking love it.
I was gonna say, like, is any of us gonna try and listen for rumors? 'Cause
Yeah,
we're
like
half
a
in the
campaign.
Yeah, I imagine like we'll try to like if we hear anybody on the road, we'll try to
'Cause-
like give them a chit chat.
We are going to need money to get a boat.
That's a good point.
I could try to like heal people medically for some services and things like that.
We
Maybe
need a
bury
lot
the
more
dead.
than that.
Hey, every little bit counts.
I have like 4 gold left, I think. Yeah, at
How
most.
much do I have left?
Okay,
I've got like 142 gold left.
we
Are you
check for
fucking kidding?
rumors on the stop points
Yeah.
at the crossroads, in Westrune, in Turst Fields, and if any of those are good enough, we deal with them on the way towards Drenna.
I want to buy a shirt that says "I got turned in the Turst Fields."
I light the mules on fire.
So Zakiti is an arsonist, is he?
That's racist.
I'm a. Sure, why not? Oh no, the DM froze.
Huh?
DM is loading. Loading
What kind
takes
of-
time.
What kind of rumors are you guys looking for? Are you guys looking for work, essentially? Is that what I'm getting at?
Little bit of work and maybe a little bit of Zakiti is going to be asking around for areas of elemental anomalies.
Undead stuff, I imagine,
Mm,
and helpful things.
anybody that wants to look for that, any sort of information like that, make an investigation check.
For flavor reasons, can I be at disadvantage since this involves talking to people as opposed to looking for something?
Yes, I will definitely be that.
Why do I feel like
You know what?
Zakiti's gonna be?
And you seem to do pretty fine. Okay, so Henry, you were looking for rumors of undead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Before you even reach the crossroads and stuff, while you're still on this kind of half of the continent, you do hear rumors of Dagger Bay having sightings of undead. It's kind of something that's always, from what you hear, it's kind of a legend. It's like always, it seems to have always been there for a long period of time. So, but that is the location you would find that there would probably be some undead there.
How far away is it?
It's south of Amon, about between 75 and 100 miles, I believe.
Wrong direction.
I shall put that as a pin in my hat.
Okay.
You have a hat now?
I have always been wearing a hat. See, it is on my head.
I thought that was your skull.
That is a hat. I take off the hat to observe that there is a skull completely covered in cloth underneath.
I don't believe it.
Now,
You're right,
see,
I'm-
when you say it that way, it just sounds like you don't have any skin.
Right?
Just
It's gonna be
massive
one of
burn
the-
victim.
I'm waiting for like Harringer to like try to pull the mask off, and then like she does, and just all the clothes fall down like Obi-Wan Kenobi.
There's nothing inside.
Holy shit.
He's
I'm
what's the
gonna
name
go
of that?
become a nut. That experience has changed me.
It's God, what is that Japanese monster that like when you put like a whole bunch of love into something, it comes to life?
That's like a million things.
Yeah, there's like one in Japan. I forget the name of it.
Can't remember either. I
But
think
yeah,
you're a
like
kappa. Speaking of Japanese demons, I think you're a kappa underneath that.
what is a
So,
kappa?
That does not make
so
any
what?
sense.
Tengu is much more likely. Zakiti is
Yeah,
a
you're right,
kappa.
Tengu.
Fuck
Yeah.
What is a kappa?
It's a butt rape monster.
He's
No,
not. Wait,
not
wait,
that
wait. Is a
kappa.
kappa
The
the
other
one that?
one.
Wait. Is the kappa the one that has the eyeball where its butthole should be?
No,
No.
Kappa's the thing with like the divot in its head.
Yeah.
Yeah, it reaches
In
for your
some
soul in
stories
your
it's a
ass.
rapist, in other stories it isn't.
Okay, because anytime I just Google kappa, I get a picture of a guy's face.
Fair enough.
There's something wrong with your search engine. Kappas have also been like collector things in some media
Yeah.
that
They
have
also
bad
rip your soul out of your
attitudes.
asshole.
Yes, that's a safe spot. No, is it?
As for these other investigation checks, Zakiti, though you do manage to talk to people without completely making them feel like idiots, the only real places that you garner where there might be some elemental energies is the cities of Zephyra and Terra of the Ashari.
Zakiti will write this down and will be disappointed he has to do more with druids.
And Sage, what were you looking for?
Well, whether we go via water, like we have to have money for an expedition from Drina, so actual work, unlike these people.
Actual work.
Oh,
Like adventurers' work, not like let's port some boxes around for 3 days.
Yeah. So are you guys gonna go into Western and stay in town, or are you just gonna be passing by Western?
You might as well stay for a day. You
Might as well
stock
stay
up
in.
on like water, get the carts fixed.
Make sure the horses don't die.
I would imagine that we stop at least for a day or two in each stopping point, considering it's more than a week in between. It's like a week or more in between each one.
that's a good point, yeah.
Also, good bed would be nice.
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
a couple days of actual relaxation in between travel.
Okay, yeah. No problem. Yeah, so when you get into Western, and you're looking around for some work, you find that there is a gentleman by the name of Graydon who kind of points you towards the Murdoon mines that kind of run near Gat Shadow. I believe it's Gat Shadow, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
And he had his daughter go missing near the mines about 2 days prior to you guys arriving. And he thinks that she may have gotten lost down in the mines somewhere. Because
she's
the
dead,
mines
let her
are he is willing to pay you guys some money to go at least investigate and see if she's in the mines or what have you. He's not really sure where she's at.
He's a terrible father.
Zakiti can go mining.
My money's on she's an adult child of his and not like a small
Yes.
child that just ran off. So stop making assumptions about people, Harriger. It makes you look stupid.
Although if this
But I
turns out
am
to be a
stupid.
6-year-old, that would be beautiful.
Hmm. No, add about 20 years to that, and that would be her.
Holy shit,
And
some bitch is
still
older than me.
living with her parents.
Hey, don't judge. Some people can't fucking afford to move out.
It's the medieval
but-
age, dude.
Yeah, this is the medieval era. I'm sure that the economic mobility of people is somewhere between 0 and you're probably dead already.
And also, I would like to point out that now you're making the assumption that she still lives with her parents. Because he never said she did.
You know, I like assumptions. They're more fun. Let's just
You
go
know
with
what?
that.
Let's make more split judgments about people.
I love it.
Well,
And
it
my
sounds like
life as a
everyone's
stupid
on
person is
board,
to make
so...
assumptions.
Yes.
Can I say I was with Nomad when he went looking for the work because I had nothing else to do. So yeah, how
Okay.
far is the mine?
From Western, it's about. Let me look at our scale here.
I think it's like a day or two.
Yeah, it's about a day and a few hours out to the Murdoon mines.
Then where is mine?
It's to the west.
It's close enough. Plus, the money is good.
Yeah, it's one thing to like head south hundreds of miles to the Dagger Bay on rumors of one undead with no money attached to it. This is actual work.
Yeah, no.
Then I'm gonna say the night before I brewed my mutagen of mobility, and it's ready to go when I want it to.
Okay. Okay. And
And
this gentleman that you met, he's not a typical like farm folk or anything like that. He is somewhat of noble rank. He's
rich fuck.
not a rich fuck. He's
Merchant?
yeah, he's a well-to-do merchant that happens to have a nice store that people seem to frequent because it's good quality.
He's a middle class fuck.
Oh,
Yeah, middle, just edging into upper class of tiny.
what does he sell?
He is a what do they call them?
A tanner, a
No,
forester.
he sells almost what you would be like fine antiques,
Oh, he's an antiques dealer.
Dry goods?
kind of. Yeah, he sells a bit of everything. He's an oddities seller. Let's put it that way.
Oh, okay.
Curio shop.
Yes, and pretty well known in Western. A lot of people like the guy and his daughter, and
Aw.
seem to be an interesting place to go for shopping.
I thought it was. I was hoping it was a Poundland and we could get a discount.
We probably would if we
What,
do this.
what is a discount at Poundland? They just give you shit?
50p.
It can't be any cheaper.
It can actually.
What, he gives you $1 with it?
$1. That's less than a pound. So
Actually, the dollar's worth more than the pound for a bit.
it isn't now. It really
So,
isn't.
so let's
Anyway,
go find this dead kid.
let's go.
Going back a couple of days in game, how much money was snuck into my stuff?
2 gold.
Whenever I find it, I immediately ask, whose is this?
Yours?
Apparently,
Yours.
nobody responds.
That is your money in your hand.
No, I spent all of my money.
Maybe you miscounted.
No, I didn't.
You can't miscount an empty bag, right?
You can't miscount when you have. Show up. When you, 1 month, I have a perfect memory for a month. So yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Wow. You're totally right.
Hold on a second. You have a perfect memory for 1 month. What happens after a month?
I guess that what it comes down to is it's more up to the DM on how long they want to let you be able to say, of course I remember that. Because an eidetic memory, your character having an eidetic memory when you don't, is a great way to, like, ruin a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
That's why it's limited within the writing of the feat, I believe.
Yeah, but see, that makes no sense to me. Why you have 1 month of eidetic memory and it just disappears? I mean,
Well, it's worded differently than eidetic memory. I just shorthanded it.
Like, I'm imagining it's kind of like on a computer when you back it up, like it just kind of deletes the last backup.
It's you can accurately recall anything you have seen or heard within the past month.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
okay, that makes sense. So your eidetic memory only goes back 1 month.
But you
That's
can still
still
remember further.
a
Weird.
month of, like, perfect memory.
Yeah, it's like a parlor trick
That's
versus
essentially
actual like photographic memory.
that's.
I hope my
essentially
tits
your
are burned into your memory for a month.
I didn't see them, so they're not.
Damn, that would have been funny.
But no, really, whose money is this?
I believe it is yours now.
That's alright. Who wants this money?
I suppose.
No, you should keep it.
Zagigi
No,
will
no,
take
let
it
him
if you're
keep
going
it.
to throw
No,
it
no,
away.
no, let him keep it.
I feel like Rooks would be the first one to be like, yes,
Don't
please.
No, don't you
Brooks
give it
just
a-
immediately
no.
walks over and grabs it.
That
No.
sounds perfect.
He is shocked out of his trance for one brief moment.
You fucker.
The funny thing is while he's in Westron, he sends that 2 gold to the orphanage back in Whitestone.
Oh, you little fucker. I hate him.
The stamp cost 4 gold.
He ruins everything. Brooks will die.
No, it only takes about a silver piece to ship something like that.
Still.
Someone
What's
should
so
tell
bad
Rooks
about
that
having
it's bad
gold
for him
on
to ship money through paper.
What's so bad about having some gold around that? Why'd you gotta get rid of it?
I can only hold on to it for 7 days, and then I have to get rid of it, so...
What happens if you don't?
Nothing. It's just a self-imposed rule.
He breaks the 4th wall. Oh.
The money comes alive and attacks him.
I hope that
Hey,
sounds...
you know, I was reading on D&D Beyond app something about some interesting golems that are revolved around treasure and stuff. That was really cool.
Oh,
No, I'm just imagining that, like, when Sage is, like, really little, like, his parents are like, now remember, if you hold on to money for more than 7 days, the golems are coming to rip it out of you. And he just was never told that wasn't a thing.
No.
Oh.
No.
Wait, is your name Nomad or Sage? I mean, you changed your name, I know, but, like, what are you calling yourself right now?
What are you calling me right now?
Friend.
Dick Whistle.
There you go. Friend it is.
Dick Whistle. Got it.
Friend. The most sterile way to call someone your friend.
I don't call myself anything.
No, I'm just imagining Henry just calls you that.
Friend?
Hello, friend.
That's... Friend.
Yes,
And it's me.
Henry.
Don't worry. Yeah, don't worry, friend. I'm healing you tonight. Let it
He
happen.
looks over his medical chart, it just says friend at the top.
Yeah.
First name friend, last name friendly.
Friendly McFriendson.
No, first name Mask, last name Friend. Mask Friend.
Masked friend.
Ah.
So let's go do this job then.
Yeah, let's go find this missing dead person.
Yay! I'm gonna go find a dead corpse. Gonna go find a dead corpse. His daughter's definitely dead, and we're gonna go find that corpse. I'm saying this while we're leaving, by the way.
You're all so pessimistic.
Well,
No, I'm optimistic. I want to see it. I'm
We-
happy.
I'm sorry, what world do we live in?
The We live in a world where I'm fairly certain these mines are actually still in use, unlike the ones outside Kymel.
Are these mines still in use?
They are some. I should say some parts of the mine are still in use.
All right, well, we will ask about the last place she was seen alive and go from there.
Yes, you can do that.
Be very upset if there are vampires here.
Sagiti is not.
That's what happened in my other game. We went to the Murdoon mines and then vampires, and I was like, fuck this.
Oh, hey, that's a great idea. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like literally right now. I'm frantically trying to build a mine in Roll20 right now.
Well, that was like I remember one time in one of Matt's campaign, we went to a fortress before he'd finished it. So like the first half of the fortress was really awesome looking, but then like there was one wall that he had to finish in MS Paint.
Or like Travis Willingham, what he had done is just he'd run out of places in the end or something like that. No, that was Sam Riegel. That's right. Yeah.
Oh, I remember. No, I didn't have time to set up the
front gate
sight lines.
Yeah, that's right.
The front gate wasn't done, so he had to just like draw out lines like he was what's his name doing the sports montage.
Yeah.
Oh no, I remember that. That was. No, I don't remember. I think I remember doing that, but I don't remember what. What were you guys fighting?
We were fighting like a bunch of I forget what they were, those seedling guys or something like that, and it was like in this desert fortress that you just did not think that we were going to go to yet.
Oh fuck yeah! Now I remember.
Yeah, remember that's where that was right after I traded that really rare magical items for like $40 worth of goods.
14 gold.
Yeah, 14 gold. Yeah.
Yeah. No. What? Damn. What were they? They were.
It was like 2 shitty horses and a cart that was also shitty, and it was like a flask of like anything.
Yeah. It was the alchemical jug.
Yeah, it's an alchemical jug. 14 gold.
Still never found that guy.
Yeah, no. We're gonna $20. Like I will pay you so much for that guy to just like come back, have like a bar that he's made out of it.
Oh, he exists. But I'm trying to think. What was the thing you guys were fighting? It was humanoid.
It was they were like not like were they like orcs or something like that?
No,
or like
it's a super
goblins?
common thing to fight. But it wasn't orcs, it wasn't kobolds, it wasn't gnolls.
Humanoid butt monsters.
Ogres?
Yes.
No,
it wasn't ogres.
no, small. It's one of the woefully generic things you can fight.
Yeah, it was something very generic, and I remember we ended up killing it, and I lost a giant diamond.
Yeah, the alabaster ruins.
What, are you keeping it in your anus or something? And it popped?
No, I poked it in a hole and it ate it.
No, it
So
melted.
similar.
Yeah, it was amazing. It honestly felt like, have you ever played like a Zelda game or something like that, and you go to an area you really weren't supposed to go to? like you go to a place and it's like, oh, everything in this town requires a bomb to use, and I haven't finished the bomb temple yet.
Yeah. We're all talking about this while we're walking very slowly towards the mine. Where we
Well, the
know
mines are like off in the distance. I imagine they didn't just set up shop right there.
No, they did. Yeah, they did. Yeah.
It's up a really steep hill.
Yeah.
It's like Coal Miner's Tal'dorei. Oh, is that who the girl is? Is it Loretta Lynn?
Well, we've already found a Helen Mirren. I'm sure we've got. Sure, we're missing is something. It's a name like that.
I have to admit, I would love like in a fancy like realistic D&D. There's just one person that's just, how y'all doing? Hello, miner from a completely different era.
Right. Okay.
Got a bunch of
Bugbear.
tassels
They
on
were
them.
bugbears.
Bugbears. What the fuck is it?
That's a player race. That's what it is.
A bugbear sounds like it should be something that your players have to watch out for if they don't have clean blankets.
Well,
Oh,
you should, because if they hit you in the first round of combat, they do an extra 2d6 per attack. If it
If
wasn't
they-
for
That's
your
awesome.
ability to fucking fly,
He
they
hit
would
me
have
with a magic
dropped you.
But that's why we flew.
Is that what they are? Those
Yeah.
wouldn't fit on your bed.
Yeah, it's like it's a furry orc.
No, they're the giant goblin.
It looks like Andros.
Yes, they're okay. So,
So there's goblins, and then there's hobgoblins, which are human-sized smart goblins, and then there's bugbears, which are like, they're basically the damn it.
So smart goblins, do they connect to Wi-Fi?
He has
in-
Wi-Fi. So
interesting fact about bugbears is they don't actually get along with other goblin races.
They don't like them, but they work with them sometimes.
They will
Well,
work with them because they can typically dominate them.
So they run a lot of retail stores.
But they're like the grog of goblins.
Yes, yes.
Every single bugbear is a grog.
That's a pretty mean insult right there.
Why is that an insult?
I don't know. That just sounds like a very insulting thing to say to someone. Like you're a grog.
Indeed. You're a gruff.
You're a grah.
You're a
That was fun. I got to use that hypnotize spell and hit like everybody. And then we just went around snapping people's necks.
Wow.
Yeah, they also had a fucking tank.
That was a
Oh,
very extreme, Henry.
that guy like punched a gelatinous cube to death in one hit.
Well, that's just because combat had gone on so long, and it's just like we both didn't understand how his always have advantage bullshit worked.
That's why he got sucked into the dead zone, wasn't it?
Well, no, that's because he wanted to change characters.
Yeah.
How do you always have advantage?
Pugilist.
Exactly. Is this the knit, or are you talking about Aramax? Or just
No,
another game?
No, Armax doesn't have advantage on anything.
Basically, it's like a barbarian. It's barbarian savage attacks, where they can get advantage, but then everyone has advantage on them.
Oh, yeah.
The difference was everyone didn't get advantage on him, but it was supposed to be you have to be at full health to do that. He was just doing it all the damn time.
Is he a different character now, then?
He's gone.
Oh.
He started rolling up a rogue priest, but then like, dude made 6 of 20 games.
Oh,
Is this a...
Yeah, I was wondering whatever happened to him.
he died.
When you said gone, I honestly thought he's dead. Jesus.
Actually, I just kind of pictured that his character was like, was kind of like the way Poochie disappeared from The Simpsons.
A little bit.
Just lifted the animation cell.
Oh, yeah.
I have to go to my planet. My people need me.
Oh, God. Bye.
Chuck died on the way to his home planet.
Wait, just then, actually, was that you saying you have to go to work, Scotsman, or are you just making a joke? I can't tell.
I was making a joke.
Ah, just me.
I have to admit, I feel like I would love to see a D&D game. Just some major, just what do you do when some major player in the game just disappears and never shows up? That's got to be tough.
Yeah.
No, what's worse is trying to get more players back in.
What do you mean, like, join the group?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, let's see.
Well,
Lana
someone-
just started her new work, so we'll see how her schedule is. See if she can't try to get back in. But her character, she might have to roll a whole new one.
I have ways. I have contingencies.
I mean, I guess we could just assume, like, yeah, she just went on her. She did like her own thing.
Yeah, she's not dead. I can tell you that.
I kind of assume that much. She's a necromancer who reanimated herself.
Technically, I think she can.
That's called being a lich.
Well, no, Death Ward.
What player race is your character? Oh, he's a lich. What class is that? The broken class.
Didn't one of the UAs have rules for Revenant? Which is basically you pick any player race, but then you come back as an undead version of it, and you get completely separate abilities.
Yes.
I know the Tal'dorei campaign guide has guidelines for the Revenant.
Well, first you got to get mauled by a bear.
Yeah. I died on the toilet and came back with a vengeance.
You're just a fat guy who died of a heart attack.
Well, the problem is, a Revenant instantly is unresable the second they complete their revenge.
That's what I was kind of thinking, what a pointless character that would be unless they did it the way Vax did it, you know?
A Revenant is not meant to be I start the campaign out this way.
It's meant to be, there's somebody out there who kind of either really likes you or really fucking hates you.
Or the only way it would work starting the campaign off is if you are involved in the backstory of whoever the big bad of the campaign is, and like you're,
Yeah.
You died the first time, and then you came back.
And then it turned out, once you beat the big bad, you realized you weren't a Revenant at all. They just lied and said you were.
And why did I get all those free reses this entire game?
Power of the mind.
Anyway,
just immediately lose all your skills.
You guys are headed to the mine.
Yes.
You get to the mine. There's several people that are working there. You can ask around and probably get pointed in the direction of the guy who's kind of, what do they call him? I don't know what they call him, actually. Foreman, there we go, yeah. You can kind of get pointed in the direction of the foreman to see what he has to say if you want, or you can just start asking other miners. It's up to you.
I'll go ahead and ask the foreman if he's seen some young women mess around near the mines.
You sitting any young women around here?
Well, I was going to ask if there's been any disturbances. You know,
any weird disappearances? Caimans.
Missing tools and missing supplies?
Yeah, he says, as far as we can tell, we haven't had anything really going on around here. Just Zalanda disappearing out the other day.
Where did he disappear?
I'm fairly certain that's probably the girl we're looking for.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Do you know where she was seen last?
He says, last we saw her, she was up towards the northwestern entrance of the mines. She was out there piddling around in the rocks like she always does.
What's she do piddling around in the rocks?
She's got a bit of a rock collection going on. You know, she polishes rocks and stuff and sells them in her father's store.
Ah. All right. So yeah, if you could just point us in the direction of where she last was.
Yeah, and he kind of gives you some directions along like some of the cut paths along the mountainside and stuff, and it kind of leads you up at a little bit of a slope before reaching to where the entrance of the mine would be. So, I mean, it wouldn't be hard for you guys to get over there.
All right.
Do we see any real unique looking rocks that a rock collector would like?
Make an investigation check.
Sakiti notices all the rocks.
I mean, I'm trying to collect primal elements of the material plane.
Unfortunately, Sakiti thinks all rocks are important.
No. He thinks they're all worthless.
I couldn't tell a rock from a stone.
Yeah, you don't really see anything that catches your eye. You don't
Wow.
really.
I got a 0. Sorry.
Well,
Yeah, you don't really see anything that really catches your eye. You're not really familiar as to what would be valuable or interesting as far as rocks go. Zakiti, are you looking for anything in particular?
The first thing I would look for is if there's anything actually special around here, because that perks Sakiti's interest. And the second thing, it'd be signs of disturbance. Because if we assume that she was taken, there was probably a struggle.
Okay.
But first, if there's any cool rocks.
You don't really find anything terribly fascinating. I mean, you might find something that's got like a little bit of quartz flake in it or something like that, but nothing like significant. You get the impression that it's a fucking mine. They took anything that was of value,
Yeah.
or important or odd. And as far as a struggle, there's no sign of a struggle. You do kind of see that there was probably a female's footsteps leading towards into the mine.
Oh,
Where she went.
can I look for ash?
Ash.
Because if she had a torch, there would be like residue left over, wouldn't there?
Okay. There doesn't seem to be any ash or residue left behind by any form of torch.
let's see. Let's see. Do the how deep do the footprints go into the mine?
They go far enough that from the entrance you couldn't see their end.
Are we in the dark?
I mean, imagine we're getting to the part where the cave light kind of gets hard to illuminate, and we would need the torch.
Yes.
Well, I'll strike up a torch.
Okay.
Okay, I have to go now.
Okay. I was going to say I'm going to probably stop here because it's a little difficult to try and build an entire mine out of this for what I was planning. And of course, I planned everything around Kymel as being home base, and now you guys don't even want to go there.
We'll be back, I promise.
I didn't say that. Everyone else was like, we don't want to go there.
It was me and Zakiti. It was me and Matthew. Like, yeah, no.
I'm like, okay, cool. There goes about 14 hours of prep work into Kymel.
Guys, I have an idea. Let's leave the mine, leave this girl to die, and all of a sudden go to Kymel. I just know we should.
Hey guys, I got an idea. Instead of going to Kymel, let's just go to that bay, like absolutely right now.
Yes, I love it.
No, we're still going to Drenna.
Yeah, I think you need to.
Another place I never expected you to go.
Let's go to the Arctic North.
You are gonna have you with us. I think just write 4 lines for every single place on the map for every single session.
We find a teleport stone and we go to somewhere else.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go to the prime material.
I want to go to Pandemonium. Let's go to Pandemonium.
Hell.
Well, I mean, if that's really where you want to go, 3rd level, you'll do fine.
Oh, I'll do fine. I'll be the king of that place. The king.